lost, beautiful island far, far, far away lies a bank situated at the heart of the island with numerous guards, lasers, and top-notch security. In that bank, there is only one bag, with the last piece of money and gold on that island. One of you has to get it. Only one makes it out alive. 4 players, 1 bank, 5 vaults, 1 bag to find. Power-ups, sabotage others, avoid enemies, dodge lasers.
No!
First, to escape the island with the money wins.
So, we're back. Yeah, it's Michael, owner of this channel. I've been away for a while, but there's a couple of things I've been doing behind the scenes, and that's why I came here to tell you guys and discuss like what's going on with my game. I announced working on a multiplayer game like 3 months or 5 months ago, and I haven't really said anything about it since. But you've probably seen some shorts here and there if you're a subscriber. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do, obviously. But I've been working on a couple of things here and there. I moved away from Arkansas to California. Why? Because California has more opportunities in the gaming industry, and I'm trying to connect and get in, get more people around, things like that. But besides that, back to Heist Royale. Heist Royale, the game I've been working on for so long. Man, like, multiplayer games are so hard to make, and that's why I'm putting out this video, just to give updates, because I do not have any time to make crazy edits or anything. I'm sorry, like, no more cinematic videos for now. I just want to put out this game and also like put out updates at the same time. I can't really do both as an indie while being in school and trying to get into the industry as well. So please take this. My apologies, no more fancy edits for now, but now you get to know what's going on behind the scenes for the multiplayer game. So this is gonna be like a very impromptu video. It is an impromptu video. I have notes, I don't have a script, I don't have anything. I just put this camera, I'm literally working on the game right now. If you can see, I have like monitors open, and that's actually a bug right there. Oh, forget about the 7-Eleven. But I'm working on the game right now, and I was like, bro, I might as well just record a video, like just random, impromptu, tell you guys what's going on and what I've been working on so far. So with that being said, bro, English is not my first language. But anyways, with having said that, right? What have I been doing for the past? I already said that. Jeez, what's Heist Royale looking like? It's looking very beautiful right now. Like, bro, I didn't really know that I could design and do a lot of stuff on this game, and it's looking way better than what it looked like in the last video. I've done a lot of UI touch-up. I've added music, I've added sound effects. I think from the last video I already said all of that. I've added a couple of things here and there, but for the main part, what I've been doing was basically UI and environment touch-up, because the game needs to look good. It's a multiplayer game, yes, but like, I think it has to be visually appealing, which really wasn't the case in the last devlog. So I've added a couple more things like sabotaging. The game is going to be heavy on sabotage. Like, the main point of the game is to steal money, yes, and escape, but I really want to emphasize on the sabotaging part, making you and your friends sabotage one another while playing the game. So like, I added like pushing mechanics, obviously, which was in the last one. Now you can throw fruit bombs at each other to like disorient and like sabotage one another in the game, right? Isn't that cool? I also added this mechanic where you can interact in the bank by adding lasers. Actually, let me just show you guys a couple other things that I added to the game. Yeah, this is just a class. I usually work here behind, like after class, whatever. But these are the sabotaging things. I have lasers, alarms, and fruit bombs. And basically, what that is like lasers in the bank. It's not really sabotaging, but like sometimes randomly lasers just come on and off. And if you happen to be at a position where lasers turn on, you die and you start again. You basically die and go out of the bank and try to find the money again, just like usual. So fruit bombs, that's like the only weapon in the game right now. Why? I'm trying not to make the game violent. I don't know. I just don't want guns or like blood or fire or things like that. Or maybe I'm just being lazy, bro. Like multiplayer games are so stressful, and I don't want to keep up with every single thing, like for each client and things like that. But I think it's amazing. It looks nice. Fruit bombs, throw fruit, and it explodes with the fruit you are. You know. So if you're apple, you throw an apple bomb, it explodes as an apple and sabotages your friends. So I also added this camera system. I don't think I talked about this in the last devlog. This camera system, you can basically watch other players, like what they're doing. Like it has like 4 different cameras in different parts of the bank, and you can just sit and observe what others are doing, so you can strategize and sabotage in a better way. And that's pretty much it for sabotaging. If you have any ideas, I would love to hear. Put them in the comments below. Put them in the comments below. FYI, I don't know. I'm basically just putting out this game because I want to put out a game. Like I'm not trying to make the next Fortnite or the next Call of Duty or anything. I just want to put out a multiplayer game on Steam. That's pretty much it. Like if it blows, it blows. If it blows up, it blows up. But like the planning, everything wasn't the best. Honestly, I'll put an excuse of saying, I think a huge excuse for me is school and moving here to California, and like just a lot of things that I've been trying to get in place. So that's my excuse. But if the game blows, it blows. You know, like it's a win-win. But I'm just trying not to like put too much pressure at the same time. So, by the way, this is a very improv like. It's not scripted, so it's just like I'm just saying crap. But by the way, the game is actually on Steam right now. You can wishlist it. The early access is gonna be out this next month, June 15th. And if you've seen the shorts here and there, I've probably put out a few shorts, reels, LinkedIn, different things here and there. You can wishlist the game on Steam. It's out there. So yeah, the early access is gonna be out, so you can feel and taste and see what the game looks like when it's gonna be out eventually, which I do not know. Nah, it's gonna be out soon for sure. I just need to add a couple more things, and then after the early access, and then we'll be fine. Then we can move on with life. So what else? UI, sabotaging, and I added a mini map. Can't you imagine? It's a good mini map. Like you can look at the map and know what to do. Speaking about knowing what to do, I also added a few things here and there, like this loading screen to tell the player what to do when they're about to play the game, so they're not confused. I also added objectives that change every time you move a step forward towards what you're meant to do. You know what objectives are if you play video games. If you don't, it's basically something that tells you what to do, like when you're playing the game. So I added objectives. I added health bar. If there's enemies in the game, they can kill you. There's also fall damage. You can also get sabotaged by your friends, so just watch out. It's gonna be a very implicating, friendship destroying video game. What else? That's pretty much most of what I've done. please understand that it's very difficult to implement these things, and that's why I haven't implemented that much from the last time, because while you're implementing, you're also trying to test and debug and make sure everything is working on the network, not just on a single client. So there's a lot of nitty-gritty and like different things to keep up with after adding a feature. So with that being said, it's been Michael. I'm gonna keep working on the game. I'm done with school, so I have more time to put into this. But honestly, I'm just trying to put out a good game for y'all, and yeah, just making you guys have a fun summer with this video game. Yeah, peace. Also, by the way, if you're still here, I went to GDC. That was pretty cool. First time ever. GDC is a very good conference for game developers. And I was opportuned to go there because I moved to California, so I didn't have to pay that much. It was a good experience. I met some people. I met someone from my subscribers, which was very cool. I didn't expect that. I didn't know I was big enough to see one person that knew me, but that was cool. Life has been good. Thank God. Like, yeah, I just need to lock in and finish this game. But yeah, until the next devlog, which would be like this, very talkative, very informal, very impromptu. Let me know if you guys like this better than the cinematic storytelling. Those type of videos take forever to make, so like I'm trying to put out updates while still working on the game. Like, I think this is the most optimal way to do it right now. But if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. Put them in the comments down, or Discord. Send me a message on Discord. I need playtesters. I always need playtesters. Yeah. Wishlist Heist Royale on Steam. No pressure, but wishlist, share, tell your friends, and goodbye. See you in the next devlog. So one last thing. I just started eating my 7-Eleven, and I was eating chicken wings, and I remembered I actually added animals to the game. So apparently there's this NPC animals you can toy with. Try not to be bad to them. Just FYI. There's a horse, there's a chicken, and there's a deer. So good luck with that. Just don't be an animal abuser. That's not good, and that's not the point of the game. Focus on the money and not the animals. Yeah.